Alright, so, yeah. You guys can't hear him. It is now after D&D. We finished up D&D. It is September 9th. It's the 3rd. That's not a good start. I had like 2 sips of alcohol. That's really bad. We finished, it's 9, yeah. We finished D&D. Cody's off to go to Arizona to go pick up a car. So I've got myself for the weekend. And so me and Sawyer are now gonna watch the first episode of She-Hulk together. And I know they can't see you, but do you want to say anything?
Hot woman, tall. That's it. Man,
No, I know, I agree. Alright, so that's gonna be my plans for tonight, is to drink, watch She-Hulk, and hang out with my friends, so. I hope you enjoy seeing me eat. Anyway, it is Sunday the 4th. I currently got a gas station hot dog. And I took my pills for the week. And I need to refill my little pill thing. I have this cool little wheel. I bought it at Walgreens like a million years ago. But I like this a lot better than other ones because I can, as you can see, I can press it. And it rotates throughout the day. So that's really good. And I'm kind of just existing today. I have a lot of catching up I need to do. So today's mostly going to be like drawing and vibing, which I'm very excited for. Because tomorrow, I'm sorry I keep smacking. My teeth are gooey from my hot dog. Anyway, that's what you get for getting a truck stop hot dog. But I get to play Night in the Woods tomorrow with Morgan, and I'm very excited about that because I've never played Night in the Woods. So I also recorded like three YouTube videos yesterday. So I'm probably going to be editing those later as well. Just depends on when my friend wakes up, because we're going to finish watching She-Hulk, and then we're going to watch probably a couple more shows and stuff. But yeah, pretty much today's just a chill work day, not work day. Like, I mean, I'm working, but I'm just kind of taking it as it is. I hope you guys are having a good Sunday or whenever you're watching this. Alright, so it is, don't worry, they can't see you. It is Wednesday? It's Wednesday. No, Tuesday. It's Tuesday. Don't remember the date. But, I've got, like, no energy today. Not in a bad way. Like, it's actually in a kind of a good way. I just had a very simple day. Did a good live stream. Had a lot of art. Got a lot of stuff done. Tomorrow is, like, my day off. Kind of. Not really, but for the most part. And then, big yawn. Yeah, my energy's just kind of gone, so I'm gonna kind of spend the rest of my night reading. I'm currently reading the Cotton Candy Massacre. And then Cody, what are your plans? They can't see you, they're looking at me. He's in his underwear, so. Talk a little louder.
Probably eat my dinner of pizza and then maybe watch Star Wars cartoons.
Oh, okay.
Bad Batch, I heard it was real good.
I heard the Bad Batch is good too. You're in a real Star Wars mood after Kenobi, huh? You don't have to put pants on. I'm probably going to stop the vlog here. Okay. Yeah, we finished Kenobi last night. I didn't really like it. But he did, so. Yep, that's why I got me book. We also got a temperature warning. But we actually got a warning this time, though, instead of it just happening. To where they're telling us to all be very careful because of all of the things going crazy. Because we're in a heat wave. But yeah. Oh yeah, how was Arizona?
112.
Would you ever want to move there?
Hell no. Unless the money was really good and had bomb AC.
Yeah. Well, to all you Arizonians, we salute you. Alright. Love you guys. Talk to you later. that work decent? Hopefully. Sorry, I'm rubbing my eyes. My eyes hurt like hell because I just did about 4 hours of work. It's the 7th. I did about 4 hours of work, and then I wasted that 4 hours. I did get a commission done, so at least there's that, but oh, my eyes are so strained. There was another commission. I'll show it because I'm so mad. I had the shading and rendering fully done and ready to go. I did it in stream. Yeah, this is it, so it's even up. So it's this commission of, if you can see it, obviously, of Asuna, however you say her name. I haven't watched Sword Art Online in years. I only watched up to like the 2nd season, and I did not like the 2nd season. But one of my patrons wanted it for the reward, and so I got all this. I got all of the final rendering and the inking done and the shading, and then somehow when I was doing the flats, somehow I accidentally deleted it, and then I didn't realize I did, so I exited out of it, and I moved on to another commission. I finished that commission, and I was super excited because I was like, oh my god, now I get to just mess with the shading. It's gonna be done, and I'm gonna have 2 commissions today, and they're gone. They're just gone. There's nothing I can do, because once you leave Procreate to for another thing, the undo is just gone. I am so upset at myself right now. I'm so angry. But it is like 10 o'clock at night, and there's nothing I can do about it. So I get to one of my biggest things, I don't know how other people are, is wasted time. Like, one of my biggest things that like got me with like friendships and stuff over time was, you can waste my money, you can waste my emotions, you can do that. It's not good. It wasn't good. I'm not like this anymore. But one of my biggest things was, you better not waste my time. If, like, obviously if stuff happens, that's one thing. But if I end up waiting 4 hours for a thing at a place because we decided to meet up or something, and you don't show up, that's 4 hours I couldn't do anything. And I think it stems from this really bad D&D experience. I made a whole YouTube video about it a long time ago, but it was all about how, this is back when I had like a really big D&D group. I was first getting into D&D. It was like 3.5 edition or something. It was awful. The people I played with were not fun. The D&D was not fun. I didn't see the point of D&D until like literally over quarantine, like many people did. But we used to, because where we used to live, we lived far away from everybody, and so we had to, oh, by the way, I cut like, I don't know if I pointed out, I cut like 3 inches off my hair, so you can't really tell, but whatever. I'm gonna re-dye it soon. But anyway, tangents. So what ended up happening was, we'd have to drive out there, and I remember one time Cody and I drove out there, and it was very far, and I brought my Switch because we went out there early, and Breath of the Wild had just come out. This is like a core memory for me. And I was there showing my friend Breath of the Wild, and we were having fun, and everybody showed up, and we had a good time at D&D, and like towards the start of D&D, something happened to my character where I got locked into a prison, and for the next 8 hours, I played Breath of the Wild because, and keep in mind, my players like also did try to like, hey, wouldn't we notice Michi's character is gone? And no, and eventually I gave up. I remember being like, is there anything I can do? And it's like, no, and I was like, oh, okay. So I just sat there for 8 hours as everybody else played D&D, and I played Breath of the Wild, and I remember thinking, oh my god, if I hadn't brought my Switch, I would have just been sitting here for an entire shift of work. Because I couldn't just leave, because Cody and I were sharing a car, so I couldn't just go home. I wanted to, but I couldn't. And oh my god, ever since then, like, I'm fine with, because like sometimes I'm late for things, like life happens. Totally different when it's just like that, but ever since then, that moment especially, I'm just like, so, I feel like I just wasted my entire day. I know I didn't. I know I didn't. I had a very productive day. I edited 2 YouTube videos. I scheduled 2. You know, I'm doing more vlog stuff, so I can make sure that I can edit it on like Saturday night, so you can get it on Sunday. So that way, I'm back to like weekly vlogs again. See, I was good about that. I did like 2 whole audios that I need to edit that I'm probably gonna edit tomorrow. I got ready for my stream. Me and Cody went food shopping. Very excited about it. I get to make a roast tomorrow. I've never made a roast before. I'm very, very excited about that. But what happens? All my work just poof. So I took 2 sleeping pills. Melatonin, don't worry, like it wasn't bad. But yeah, I'm waiting for that to kick in. I'm gonna eat some chips and salsa until that kicks in, and then I'm just gonna knock out early because I'm just like, I feel like I've wasted my whole day when I know I didn't, but I have to redo all of that shading all over again. Hey, so yeah, it's a bun kind of day. It's gonna be it is bright out, and we are going to cook in my kitchen. That is a mess, like my life. I got almost no sleep last night. Can you tell? But yeah, there's nothing I can do about that because I have to stream later. But, ooh, the lighting does not look good on my face at all. Whatever. I'm making a roast for the first time. I'm finally using my crock pot. See, we got this crock pot forever ago. Like I said, my kitchen's a mess. I'm gonna clean it. And I need to prep to cook in it now, but I have this mini crock pot. I'm not using the mini one, but I have it. And so I want to look up like mini crock pot recipes because it's just, I love tiny things. I'm weird. I'm weird. But yeah, so we're gonna make a roast thing. When we went food shopping, I know, Binks, I know. When we went food shopping yesterday, they had a great deal on some meat. And so we were like, ooh, why don't we like finally use the crock pot we got? Because we've never had one before. Well, I mean, we've eaten out of crock pots. My family's had one, his family's had one, yada, yada, yada. But we never, like, made one ourselves because we didn't have a crock pot. And then, not too long ago, Cody's work was literally giving them away and the mini one. And so everyone was like, well, we already have one. And Cody's like, I will take a free crock pot. So I'm going to stop talking about crock pots right now, and I'm going to start making crock pot food. Alright, so crock pot has been crock potted, but the light doesn't work, so I was really worried it didn't turn on. But I can feel it, and there is a heat to it, so I guess the light just doesn't work. But yeah, I was dumb at first. I didn't realize I had to sear the meat. So I had to do that. I put all the meat and all the seasonings in here, and then I had to take the meat out to sear it, and then put it back in. So there's that, but I'm very excited for dinner, and this is going to last us easily quite a few meals. This is huge. The amount of portions we got. Ain't that right, Binks? You want to say anything? Meow? Yeah, meow. Alright, so what kind of goth are you? Are you the lipstick goth, or are you the extra accessories? Or a bit of both? That's me. So yeah, I actually put on my face today because we're going out to a comedy club. We're going to see one of Cody's coworkers, because I don't know if I can film in the venue or not, you know, or do like a quick through. Don't want to get in trouble, but I'm very excited because one of Cody's coworkers had talked about how he's been a comedian for a very long time and how he did shows, and we've been dying to go, and we finally got tickets to go, so we're gonna go out and have a nice little date night, and I'm real excited about it. Yeah.
The most epic family movie. Everybody hold on sunlight. Jurassic World. The extended version. Was there a dinosaur on your shoulder? Yeah. Streaming now. Only on Peacock. To host TV's biggest night takes an unstoppable talent.
Okay. So it is Saturday, the 9th, September 9th. And I am getting ready for my art stream. I'm doing like a 2-hour art stream, and then I'm going into a game stream so we can play more Night in the Woods, having a lot of fun with that. I got myself a pumpkin spice latte. It only took me 1 whole hour in the waiting line. Not really, it took like 20 minutes, but for some people 20 minutes is a long time, but I was like, you know what? I woke up hella early, I went to bed hella early. I deserve a tiny treat, so I got myself the basic white girl drink. Oh, but it's so good. But yeah, I'm currently on my rewatch or replay of the Dishonored games. It's my first time playing it on PC, so I forgot how much fun achievement hunting is on the why did I say PS3? On Steam, on my PC, okay, don't know where my brain is. Anyway, the stew was great, in case I didn't talk about it. The stew came out delicious. The comedy club was lots of fun. Got to meet Cody's coworkers. And I got to have, like, real life networking, something I'm not used to. So I saw someone on TikTok a while ago recommend, if you guys get like spearmint gum, they come in these like clear plastic cases that when you're done with the gum, you can literally just take the packaging out, like it's not even taped into the thing. And then you have a hard little clear plastic case that you can keep like a mini portfolio in if you do stickers or charms and stuff like that. And so I started doing that, where I kept business cards and some like not all of my stickers, but like the ones I'm most proud of in it. And so we were at the bar talking with Cody's coworkers and stuff, and like their girlfriends and wives. We were chatting, and they were like, "Oh, what do you do?" And I'm like, "Oh, I'm a freelance artist." You know, they're the same spiel. But I was like, "Oh, but I also do like stickers and character design and stuff." And so I like pulled out the little mini portfolio and showed them. And oh my god, that has improved so much than just telling people I'm like a cartoonist and giving them my card. I never would have guessed that would have worked better. But yeah, one of Cody's coworkers, I don't want to say who it is, partner, was talking like, "Oh, have you ever done murals and stuff before, like big things?" And I'm like, "Oh, no, but I'd love to try." And they're like, "Oh yeah, the so-and-so city council, I'll bring you up." And I'm like, "Huh?" And they're like, "Oh yeah, I'm on the like city board." And I'm like, oh, cool, that'd be awesome. Like, I've never done a mural before, so who knows, I might be doing a mural in like the near future. That would be really cool. I'm not holding my breath, but it was really neat, because like they seemed really interested, and not like in the like, I'm nearly 30 and I've been doing this for a while, so you can tell when people are like, "Oh, you're an artist? That's cute," you know, or like, "Oh, you like draw," you know, like you eventually get used to it. So you can tell when people are like kind of genuinely interested over people who are just like, "That's neat." So yeah, anyway, yeah, I'm gonna play some Dishonored before I get ready for my stream, because I'm gonna be spending a lot of time on my computer today that I know I'm not gonna want to play when I'm done. Excited for Night in the Woods, excited for the art stream, even though, like I said, I pretty much get to do that commission all over again for that shading. Joyous. Also, it's Splatoon Day, but I can't get it because my Joy-Cons died. So I'm like, because I'm debating opening, not commissions, but I'm gonna make some yachas, because I can't mentally handle more commissions right now, because I still have the ones I have due. I have Patreon rewards that I gotta touch on. I'm just like, oh. So my brain don't got the juice for more commissions, but mama need money, so yeah, I added some to my wish list, so I'm gonna see if I can like, "Hey, anybody want to get me a Joy-Con for like a commission trade or something?" Or I'm gonna see if I can get enough people for the yachas. By the time you're watching this, I should have it figured out. But yeah, because I'm not getting Splatoon and then playing it with Joy-Con drift. I'm just not doing it. I want to get a gamepad really, really bad. So that's on like my birthday list. I've wanted one for a long time, but you know, I don't know. And it's a thing that I don't need, so it's like low on the radar. And Sawyer's coming in 3 weeks. Shit, I have so much stuff I have to do. Anyway, I'm rambling and freaking myself out, so I'm gonna cut. Oh, come on, flip. Okay, so it is still September 9th, but we had like all of our power just go off, and I reset our router, hoping that would help, and the internet's still not back yet. Power is, but, oh, is internet back now? Is it? Okay, it's back now. But everything just, we had a brownout, everything just, whoom, and then it's back, and I'm like, okay. Great way to give me anxiety. No, I won't. Where are you stop focusing. Okay, but yeah. Wait, why is it? You better be okay. You better be okay. But yeah, so I'm happy I have power banks now. Oof. And it's currently raining outside, which is great, but also it's like a hot rain, so I'm gonna have to deal with that. So I'm just hoping everything's okay and we at least make it through the night and it won't be too bad. At least our apartment's nice and like cool-ish right now, so I'm just gonna leave the AC off for a bit because I'm kind of still wide awake. So that's gonna be the plan. Just for a little bit. Oh, I'm so nervous. So hello, it is Saturday. It's my day off for the most part. My plans are, I guess my laptop didn't properly charge. That's great. Well, it's fine. I hate when I turn my laptop off and it says it shut down, everything's shutting down, so I unplug it. And then I turn my laptop on and I see that little thing. It's great. Sorry, laptop. My bad. Anyway, I'm going to listen to a true crime podcast for a little bit. And I'm going to play some Death of the Outsider. Because even though I've replayed Dishonored, like the whole Dishonored series and the DLCs, for many years, I actually never played Death of the Outsider. I've heard mixed things, and so it was always just like low on my wish list. I thought it was DLC, and I guess it technically is, but like, it's saying that it's got like 6 whole chapters, and I'm sitting here like, that's a lot, and there's a lot of meat in it so far for what little bit I've been playing. So it's neat getting to listen to that for the first time. So I've got my pumpkin spice latte. When I went to Starbucks today, I bought 2, so I'd have one today. But yeah, plans are pretty much spend no money today. None. Zippo. Spend no money. Export 2 YouTube videos. Take care of my cat. Mostly clean my room. In other words, I need to finally put my clothes away that have been clean and in a laundry bag for like a week. I just haven't cared to put those away. My cat's screaming. He does not like when I vlog, by the way. I don't know what changed in him. He does not like when I vlog because he's like, who are you talking to? No one's here. You guys are here. Anyway. But yeah, so I'm doing my morning, like, wake-up routine right now, even though it's noon. But I was like, I want to sleep in. Also, I'm going to have so many streams next week as well. I'm going to have, like, I think I'm streaming 6 days out of the week. It looks like. Anyway. I have D&D next week. I can't complain too much, but yeah. Also, I can show this. So I reached out to one of my patrons because they did their emotes recently, and their emotes were amazing. So I was like, hey buddy, how much are your emote commissions? They're like, oh, I don't take commissions. And I was like, ah, drat. And they're like, oh, I'll do them for you anyway. And I'm like, no. I am not letting you do work for free. So I was like, why don't we do a compromise? Why don't you sketch them out? Because I don't know what it is. I have horrible composition when it comes to emotes. I don't know why. I see emotes I like, I try to emulate, I just can't do it. So I was like, do you want to do a collab about it? And then I can, like, color them on stream or in a video or something. Which might be a video because I really want to work on these, like, right now. But, you know, anyway. So here are the whips. Because by the time you guys see this, the emotes will be done, so we got some Cleos. We're going to go with the bone hand for the Pat. We got a Pervy. We got the updated heart. Her doing a big Sippy. And then we got a Bones one where he's Angie. I like that one a lot, so that's the one we're going to go with. But, yep, it's going to be a collab. I'm going to promote Avira Hikari everywhere because her art is really good and really cute. I just wish she did commissions. But anyway. That's so far has been my morning. I had a really rough night, mostly my own accord. I ended up staying up till like 3 a.m. finishing Dishonored 2. It's fine. It's not a hyperfixation or anything. I'm working on my October Patreon sticker, which should have already been done by now, but I'm behind on everything. It just kind of sucks, but the hyperfixation was real today. Remember how I was like, I have a lot of stuff I have planned, and I'm going to get a lot of work done, and Remember that? Yeah, that didn't happen. The hyperfixation kicked in, or the hyperfocus, not hyperfixation. The hyperfocus kicked in on accident. For people who don't have ADHD, I'll explain it in a minute. So, and I am diagnosed, so, you know, just throwing that out there. So anyway, I am on my little yearly kick of replaying Dishonored. I usually replay the Dishonored series once a year or so, if not every 2 years, because I think the games are fun. And so this was the year that I was finally like, you know what? I just finished my playthrough of all the games. I'm gonna finally play Death of the Outsider. I think I talked about this a little earlier, but anyway, I was like, oh, okay, I know how the Dishonored game works. I know how this whole thing goes. I'll play the first chapter. The first chapter. I had no idea that Billy Works' side missions were so detailed and so long. I was so enthralled, I genuinely didn't even realize time had passed. So, for my 2-hour wake-up time that I normally have, I ended up playing until, like, nearly 5 o'clock. And I was like, I did not realize until my friend Sawyer messaged me and was like, hey, want to watch some She-Hulk? And I was like, oh yeah, I got time. And I looked at the time and I'm like, oh god. Where did the time go? Time blindness is not fun. I mean, I had fun playing my game, but I wasn't working. And the issue is, all I want to do is play more Dishonored. And so I'm like, you know what? I'm waking up early tomorrow. I have to do stuff tomorrow. I'm going to get what I can done now, because we were watching, after She-Hulk, we ended up watching What We Do in the Shadows, and then, after that, I showed him the first 2 episodes of the show, and so after that, I was working on this, so I'm going to work on this for a little bit more. I'm going to play Dishonored tonight, and then tomorrow, no Dishonored until I get the stuff on my to-list done. That's kind of my plan for the rest of tonight. Oh, I guess, which I mean also includes the vlog, so I guess, oh, wow, okay, yeah, I just didn't realize, because it's Saturday, focus, please focus. So yeah, it's Saturday, totally spazzed out and didn't realize that, so yeah, I'm gonna end the vlog here, so we'll start next week's vlog on Sunday, just so it's easier. Well, see, that's something else I can do. See, I can get some work done, I can edit my vlog for next week, so it'll be good for you guys to go up. Oh crap, this has to go up tomorrow. Well, you're seeing it tomorrow, so this was... Yeah, we're caught up in my weekly vlogs now, so we're there. Alright, thanks. See you guys next week, bye-bye.